Welcome to my bedroom from quarantine. If you are like me, you are also in your bedroom during quarantine, which you should be, because we need to flatten the curve of the virus. And if I see anybody out with people that you do not live with, you're going to get yelled at. Anyway, I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time. I came home from Scotland. It was rough. I mean, it was great, but it was also really rough, and I was glad to come home. And then I came home and it was Christmas time, and then oh, that was a whirlwind. And then my boyfriend came up for about 2 weeks in between Christmas and New Year's, and then I went back to school. I was having the time of my life. I was doing great. I was happy to be back at school, and then the coronavirus struck. It has been about 4.5 weeks now that I have not left my house other than a daily or every other day walk around my neighborhood. I have been going just a smidge of crazy. There's only so much scrolling through TikTok, writing poems for National Poetry Month that I can be doing. And while that has been real fun, I'm starting to get really bored, and I figured it's the perfect time to start doing YouTube videos, hopefully weekly again. I was cleaning out my closet, and I found a whole bunch of things that have been sort of lost and stuck in time in there. I figured I would combine the sort of cleaning, redoing thing that I've been doing and just my moods throughout quarantine. Basically, this video is random things that I found in my closet that each represent one of my moods during quarantine. Let's go. First thing is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles chia pet that I got when I was probably 15. I've never opened it. I've never used it. One of my biggest quarantine moods so far has been wanting to be a plant lady, but I can't go out and get plants. So I figure I will start growing this chia pet that comes in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle clay pot. This mood is want to be plant lady, but working with what I've got. It'll get better as I go on. Second thing I found was this crow. His name is Lionel, actually, and oh, Lionel, no. I was Maleficent for Halloween my freshman year of college, and I have not seen Lionel since my freshman year. So I found Lionel, and it was really happy. But my roommate Emily and I called him Lionel the Lovebird. In the second semester of our freshman year, we got really close and we decided to start decorating our door in the most tacky way possible. We tacked him on the door with our Valentine's Day. He is my friend. Lionel represents wanting to go outside and go to the park and spread my proverbial wings, and not being able to because there's a stay-at-home order and I am following the rules because the threat of coronavirus is very, very real. And people aren't taking it seriously, and I can't go to the park, which is like my daily dose of serotonin, so now I am stuck in my house and I can't. What do you have to say about that, buddy? Yeah, me too. This thing is a keychain I got for Christmas, and he's supposed to be a Marvel character. He's just a little bit deformed, which is fine. He's really heavy. And I had this issue once where I put a really heavy keychain on my car keys and the ignition flipped back over when I was driving on the highway. And so ever since then I've been terrified to use heavy keychains, or really any keychains at all, because I don't want to die on the highway. This little guy represents my mood, the heaviness. His heaviness represents the state of the nation. Actually, that's a really good metaphor. I do feel really heavy these days. I'm really scared for the entire world, and I am scared for the people who do not have access to adequate health care, and the people who are really struggling because they are essential workers, whether that means the doctors and nurses and medical staff that are trying so hard to protect everybody, or if you work in food service and your job has been deemed necessary when people are usually just using you as an excuse to get out of their houses or as an excuse to not make their own food. And I'm sure a lot of you are exposed to the risks every single day, and I am so sorry. So, yes, this little guy represents the heaviness of how I'm feeling. It segues quite nicely into the next object. This pin that says vote. If you have not voted before, this is the time to do it. This is the election. Anyway, One thing I do like about being an American citizen these days is that you can vote, and your vote has power. Even if in the larger scale presidential elections it doesn't feel like it does. Vote local, vote statewide. Those also make a huge impact on your daily lives. It makes a huge impact on the places where you are. You have the right to vote. Register, do your research. You can register for an absentee ballot online, which is especially crucial right now in this day and age, with the entire world in shambles. If it wasn't clear, this button represents my quarantine mood of the entire world is going to shit and you have the power to help it slow down at the very, very least. So this lovely sticker, which because of the glare, I don't know if you can read, says, "Amy for President, the efficient resident." This is from a house election that I came up with when I was a kid because my brother was bothering me and I wanted the chance to sort of have a democracy in the house, as if that wasn't what my parents were already providing us with, and I was sick of the rules, so I decided that we should all individually run for house president. I did not win, but the glittery stickers really made a statement. So this mood is that everything is better with just a little bit of sparkle. This simply just represents Go Xoxo. This is a kitten pencil case my mom got for me. This simply represents that I want cats. Okay, moving right along. This is a grow your own basil kit that I got for Christmas a few years ago. Like the chia pet, it also represents me wanting to be a plant lady, but it also represents growth. That was cheesy, but I'm actually gonna run with it because it's very true. Speaking of growth, another thing that I've been doing is writing. It's National Poetry Month and I am a poet, and I've been trying to write a poem every single day, which has not proved to be a total success, but it is something that I am working on, and I play catch up sometimes when I don't feel great, or if the day has just been really heavy, or I've been busy with schoolwork. Have some self-reflection and get to know yourself a little bit better. Grow. Another thing I found is this beautiful silver flower bracelet that my Nana got for me for my birthday once, or graduation, or something. And I don't think I have ever worn it outside of whatever event that was, but it is so beautiful. It represents reconnecting. I have been reconnecting with the people that I love, even though I have been far away from them, and that has been really awesome. And using video chatting to stay in contact with the people that you love and sort of reconnecting with them on a face-to-face basis can be really healthy and really good, and sort of a good fake version of human connection that you can't really be doing right now. Now this is a mother load. Maybe. I haven't read it in like 7 or 8 years. This was my childhood diary. This was Wednesday, spelled Wansday. I'm a creative writing major. I went to sleep. I woke up in the morning. I went to school. We played. I got on the bus. Then I got off. Then Allie picked me up, my next door neighbor, who's basically like my older sister. The end. This has no date on it, but my handwriting has greatly improved. So I was probably in 5th grade, maybe, at the oldest. Dear Diary, I have a lot of things on my mind. I have stories on my mind, but not very good stories. Stories of embarrassing moments. Ugh. Yeah, that's still true too. Get rid of them now. I want to have lunch now. Bye. See you later. I should publish that. My old diary represents that writing is good. I saved the best thing for last. This very special thing I have not seen for years. And if you didn't have the pleasure to know me in my teenage years, I was obsessed with The Lightning Thief. And when I say obsessed, I don't regrettably just mean the books. I went to go see the god-awful movie in theaters 13 times because of Logan Lerman. This wall, before I redid it, was plastered just pictures. I have watched every single thing that he has ever been in. I watched countless interviews. This is not just in my like 7th grade phase. No, this is stuck. I am now 23. And I still love him. It is safe to say that the obsession started when I was in middle school, but it has not ended. And I can prove that to you by this bag, which I got as a Christmas present from my lovely creative mother. I used unironically, and I would still use unironically, but I will never be ever getting rid of this, ever. It is a fabulous display that you are allowed to regress into your childhood years during this quarantine. That is this quarantine's mood. Because I'm going through all of my obsessive phases all over again. This shit is for life, baby. The message of my Logan Lerman bag is that it is okay to regress to a place that you once left. This has been giving me so much happiness. That was it, friends. I hope you enjoyed me making this video out of pretty much nothing. I hope that your quarantines have been going okay and going effectively, and that none of you are being stupid and going out and doing things with other people who you do not live with. I hope that you are as healthy and as safe as possible, because this is such a difficult and hard time. Trust me, I know, I'm there with you. Hopefully this will be a weekly thing again, and I will get to reach out and make everybody's days just a little bit happier. I hope that all of you are having a great day right now, and if you're not, I hope that tomorrow is better. Bye.